Looking for company, Logan. Funny, you strike me as a loner.
Who, me? I like people. Problem is, people usually don't like me back.
Well, we need your skills, so consider yourself liked here. And my apologies about the circumstances.
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would rather leave you in the dust. So, thanks for not leaving this old man behind.
You do not look old.
I'm over 100, kid. You're probably thrown off by my supple skin.
I am over 300. Old is only as old as you feel.
Then I must be ancient, 'cause I feel every single one of my years.
You carry them very well.
I could keep listening to this kind of flattery forever.
Well, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup. Puts Xavier's bad to shame.
Some people think it is a little spooky.
A spooky place for spooky people. Seems like home.
Hello, my sweet girl.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. You understand the loss that comes with waking up in a different century. It must be nice to have Caretaker to connect you with your past.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair. Time to take it to the next level.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub. Nice match, kid.
Later.
How's it going, boss? Don't blink or you'll miss it. Genius inventor strikes again. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery, we never close.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Ready for more?
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
All right then.
Later.
I thanked you for bringing me back with you, right? I know we're here because people are in danger, but I have to admit, I'm a little excited.
Well met. Yes?
Can I ask you a question?
If I said no, would that stop you?
What are those white cubes you eat?
You mean tofu?
Yes. Do you not eat meat?
What I eat is none of your business.
I've never seen tofu before. I was curious.
You should ask someone else.
Is tofu all you consume?
My turn for questions. What do you eat?
Whatever makes me feel good.
Maybe I'm the same way. It's just called something different.
And that is?
I don't know why it's so important to you, but it's called veganism. This is between me and you. Got it? I know where you sleep. Yes?
I'm here if you need me.
Hydra has been running some kind of field tests in the area, and that device is the key. They would rather destroy it than let us get our hands on it, so it must be important. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
That must have taken practice.
You have earned this. Nice. All will be judged. Suffer the pain of your victims. Accept your fate. As she commands. You will obey. You're mine.
Hope you're feeling strong today, because we're going to have to deal with one of the Fallen.
Mother, protect me.
Not looking good for you.
That's not good.
Loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your
None will be spared.
Gloves are off.
You can't stop me. Mother's vision cannot be denied.
For Hydra!
You seem confused. I won't forget this.
Is Faustus running some kind of experiment on your face? I think he botched it.
Tell me your secrets.
just keeps getting easier.
Mother will never let me fall.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
Submit.
I've got a reputation to protect.
Coming here was a mistake.
Who put you in charge anyway? So much for that.
Looks like we've acquired some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
Ooh, man, scratch off another victory for the Midnight Suns.
Hunter, hello.
Hunter.
Feeling good today, girl?
I want to ask you something, but you can't make fun of me, okay?
Fire away, Robbie.
Well, there is this online video game tournament, and I was kinda wondering, will you be my player too?
Would Sparky not be the natural choice for your player too?
Nah, Sparky's more like a player 1. He does most of the driving when it matters. Oh shit! Am I his NPC? Am I an NPC of my own life? And Sparky is the one who's really handling the controller?
Do not worry, Robbie. The only person who is in control of you is you. And you are driving just fine. So, what did I do to deserve this honor, Robbie?
I could ask you the same question. What did I do to deserve all your confidence in me?
I rarely meet someone as true and honest to himself as you, Robbie. Which explains how you can master the spirit of vengeance without letting it control you.
Calling someone like that back home can get you a nice beating. But I'll take it as a compliment. I sometimes wonder if you'd still think that way if it wasn't for Sparky. Don't get me wrong, we're a solid duo, there's no doubt about it. But on my own, would I be that great? I'm not so sure.
Would Nico be great without her staff of one? Would Ileana be as intimidating without her time in limbo?
I see what you're doing here, Hunter. Yeah, they would still be legit heroes, but I can't kick the feeling that it's not the same for me.
It is exactly the same. You could give powers and teach skills to anyone, but only the right person will rise to the challenge and become a true hero.
Okay, fine. You've made your point.
Repeat it until every last bit of doubt is erased from your mind. Starting now.
I am the hero.
Perfect. What you doing, Charlie?
Hey, Hunter. You seen Cap around?
Should I be looking for him?
No, this is good. I've been playing pranks on everyone.
Pranks?
You know, jokes. Trying to keep everyone on their toes. Plus, it's fun. I hid Cap's America's #1 dad mug someplace he'll never find it.
You could always go one step further.
Oh yeah? I'm all ears.
You could replace the communal coffee with the stuff Caretaker drinks. It is basically dirty water.
That's decaf. It's awful. I'm in.
We will give them a week until we reveal ourselves.
And take credit for your idea? Nah, I'll leave that to you. So long as it's simple and in good fun, I'm gonna keep causing a little mayhem.
Keep it fun.
That's the plan. I ain't much of a conversationalist, more of a fighter.
We could go a few rounds. I can see you've earned your...
See you around.
You are gonna love this. We are finally getting some decent tech down here. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony. How may I assist you today? What can I say except you're welcome?
Farewell.
Time's wasting, Hunter. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here. Peace.
Well, look who it is.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. Everyone knows me as Carol, but would you believe the name was Kar-El? In the Cree language, it means champion, so you could say expectations were high from the very beginning.
Back again. Later.
Bye.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
No problem.
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
Got it.
the job done.
You had your chance. Hail that.
If you ain't gonna talk, you won't need that tongue. Hope you're ready. Now it's my turn.
We don't fear death. We'll never remove it!
How many times you gonna try that?
I am not myself.
Someone call for reinforcements? We stand with the mother.
Coming at me now.
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of time.
It's your time. Hell has chosen you. Stand before us.
Crude, but effective.
The artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're...
This shall be of great help. I am impressed. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. They cannot possibly match your strength. You were too weak for this fight.
I'd say that was a very successful outing. Good work.
Hey, boss. Could use some help. You're looking well, Chief. Shop class is supposed to meet tonight.
So, just the two of us?
Actually, when I asked Parker, he mentioned you stopped by. Said he could convince Robbie if I could get you to show.
Two questions. Should I bring popcorn, and have you prepared a list of snarky zingers?
No, God, no. That's not what this is about. I have to fix this.
We should not keep them waiting.
Time to face the music.
So, what did you want?
A do-over? And to apologize for the last time.
It's a nice sentiment. But a do-over doesn't have much appeal for either of us.
Yeah, I don't understand why we should keep giving you chances.
You shouldn't. Not if you don't want to. But hear me out, okay? I've been the person in charge for years. When I'm stressed, I can steamroll people who never expected it, and certainly don't deserve it.
That's what assholes say. To justify their behavior so they can keep being assholes.
Half of the Avengers agree with you. Look, nothing I did was justified. I was a jerk. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look, when you take away all the trappings of ungodly wealth, I'm just a guy who likes to make things. None of my friends were into this stuff. I was the only kid who saw beauty in exhaust manifolds, who spent hours poring over the guts of a microprocessor. That's all I want here, to make things with friends. As long as that's still an option.
That's the whole idea behind this? Okay, here's how we make this work. Tony Stark, CEO, is banned from shop class.
But making things, Tony? The guy we're talking to right now? He can stay.
That's more than fair.
Glad that's over with. Feuding with Tony Stark is not an achievement I care to unlock. So, how about we make something new? Another day for retooling. We have a few more ideas in the backlog if you want to check them out. I finally have a use for the components you handed me. I'm ready to put this together. How about you?
Just a moment.
No rush.
Took Tony long enough to figure out shop class, huh? I thought his suit had the thicker skull.
I always believed Tony would do the right thing.
That's where we differ. But I'm glad to be wrong. I'll let you get to it. Parker can't wait to dive in. Seriously, Parker is overexcited. Talk to him before he webs you up and yanks you over.
Well, that was less painful than expected. Thanks for coming, Hunter. We all needed to, clear the air. If Parker needs any help with the prototype, I'm available. Or not, whatever he wants.
I'm ready to put this together. How about you?
I am ready.
Parker's creative drive is amazing. Seeing how he tackles a problem gives me ideas of my own. And Robbie has the right intuition when it comes to putting these prototypes together. I thought he was being overcautious, but that's a crafter's care. Wish I'd seen it earlier. Catch you later, Hunter. Think I'll stick around for a bit.
Look, I don't want to brag, but I think this is our best work. Yeah, I know, blah blah, teamwork, blah blah blah, but still, it's impressive what we can do when we all work together. Let me know how that prototype works out. We can always use some adjustments.
I think that was our best work. Everyone did their part. I'm ready to call it a night. How about you?
I am ready to go.
Robbie, you got a sec?
Sure.
About Salazar Steel. I couldn't remember any details about the Stark Technology Center, so I did some digging. 10 years ago, Oscorp and Stark Industries were in a good old-fashioned business war. Salazar Steel was a promising acquisition. When we realized Oscorp was angling in, we bought the plant from Mr. Salazar. What we didn't realize was how much of his finances were a mess. He poured his profits back into the plant. It was the only thing keeping the lights on. With the Oscorp thing, well, our stock couldn't afford to take the hit. We had to shut the plant down.
Then, what was the technology center?
A complete fiction. The only problem I saw from the boardroom was a dip in our stock from closing the plant. So I did the classic billionaire's trick of pitching a ridiculous idea that would take years to get off the ground. Stock rose. People celebrated my genius vision. And that was the last I thought of Salazar Steel. But I should have followed up. Ensured the people who lost their jobs found new ones. Robbie, I'm not the man I was 10 years ago. I'm glad you met me, and not him.
This doesn't make you look good.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I meant, you aren't trying to spin this. I respect that you shared this, warts and all.
Well, yeah, of course. You deserve to know what happened.
So, I'm going to tinker with the Hellride. You wanna give me a hand?
Sure. Tell me where you need me.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. I must confess the loss of the Sanctum Sanctorum has deeply affected my focus. For the first time in quite a while, I feel a sense of mourning. Sentimental, I know, but I cannot shake the sense that life as I know it has changed for the worse.
You are the Sorcerer Supreme. You can rebuild.
Your faith in my capabilities is misplaced, but appreciated. Tell me, Hunter, if Lilith's forces captured the Abbey, if they prevented your return home, what would you do?
Lilith does not belong in the Abbey. We kicked her out once. We would just do it again.
A confident boast, but Lilith's power far eclipses your own. How could you possibly evict her?
By relying on all of you.
I see. Thank you, Hunter. You leave me with much to consider. A joy to spend time with you, Hunter. Thank you for the quality time, Hunter. It is a treasure to me. To listen to the whispers of time and fate, the mind must sit in impossibly still.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Sup, Hunter? Can I borrow your brain a moment? I document the supernatural creatures I come into contact with. One day, I'd like to publish a book on the subject. I'm writing a query letter to publishers. How does this introduction sound? The dark occult corridors of the world are filled with monstrous creatures. From Atlanteans to were-roosters to the Taker of Heads, I, Blade the Vampire Hunter, have hunted them all, and many others.
Did you say were-roosters?
Don't get tripped on them. How does the sentence flow feel? Is it clunky?
I have some thoughts.
You're hung up on the were-roosters. All right, let's hear what you got.
A guide to the varied creatures of darkness by an accomplished vampire hunter like you will save many lives. And sell many copies.
Well, you are the target audience. But thank you, Hunter.
Just out of curiosity, the Taker of Heads?
Dude had a thing for decapitation. Too bad he didn't have a thing for cool names. But if you can't be clever, be clear, I guess. Thanks for that, Hunter. I think I will keep the were-roosters in the introduction.
Fisticuffs if you remove that nugget of supernatural cockadoodlery.
I'll give you a shout-out in the acknowledgments chapter. But I don't do autographed copies. Trying to hit the gym in a haunted house is easier said than done. I'm glad we have the space out here. Back again.
I guess I could show you a couple of things. Good stuff. Better than simulation.
All right then.
Practice keeps the rotator cuffs limber. Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Sometimes, I even impress myself. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. Find more coil, send it my way.
Peace. Time to take it to the next level. Later. Practice makes perfect.
Let's see him try to handle it now.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way. Do your thing.
Good day, Hunter.
Hi, Hunter.
Hey, Hunter. Let's crunch the numbers. I'm not gonna sleep well after reading this. Time to spill your guts, Hydra. Now we know what they're up to. The question is, what are we gonna do about it? Who are we sending on an op? Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for. I think I can handle that. Do as you wish. Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy. See you soon.
Oh, my friend sense is tingling.
Hunter, hello. Lovely, dear. You're a natural. That was expertly done, Hunter. I expected no less from someone as skilled as you.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you. Thanks, Hunter.
With all of the artifacts and equipment Hydra has been absconding with, it was inevitable we'd catch them unloading equipment somewhere. You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
So be it. Judged.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Getting it done any way we know how. What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
For Hydra.
For victory!
Lay to your pandas. Dodge this. Your cowardice betrays you. Serve her with honor.
Don't waste the opportunity.
They are committed to the darkness.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
You have earned this. Hail that. Weak, even for Hydra.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
I suppose it's something. Can't run from this.
Your
Scanner's picking up reinforcements. This should get you going. Systems active.
They do not seem to be a match for us.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card. That was the last crate. Wipe out the remaining Hydra forces, and let's get you home.
Here we go.
Systems damage.
You guys should talk to your union rep. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet.
Your time has come. You are lucky to still be breathing.
I'm gonna melt your face if you keep that up. I bet you guys couldn't beat the security guards in my parking garage. Love the effort.
Taking the assist our ally. I am waiting.
That's mine.
Whatever gets the job done. Your loyalty to the darkness is clear. None will be spared.
Now that
Where will you hide? Nice. Mindless followers suffer the same fate. You're not cool.
they are set on coming after me. Talk while you still can. They cannot possibly match your strength.
That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
During my last meditation session, my thoughts turned to you, and I wondered if you had some wisdom to offer. I steered Earth's mightiest heroes through esoteric cataclysm and mystical strife before, but now I see myself dimmed in their eyes. With the loss of the Sanctum, is it possible that I am the last Sorcerer Supreme?
All your experience makes you a stable voice in unsettling times.
Yes, I held the fate of many in my hands, but the Midnight Suns don't trust me. The Avengers fear I am so fragile that a single misplaced comment would shatter me.
Leaders cannot always see the path ahead, and I still follow you.
1 out of 3 isn't bad. None of us wields control. We can only swim through chaos, gathering what we can preserve. My ego relished being the sole calm eye in the midst of unholy tempests. Now, perhaps I find all eyes, including my own, look to you. You remind me of the Ancient One. Or perhaps I must learn the same lesson over and over.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Salutations. You seem lost. Can I help you?
I am just taking a breather between crises.
I guess crisis is all either of us have ever known. Sometimes I wonder what my life would be like if I didn't have this burden to carry.
What do you mean?
Like where I would be, what I would be doing, where I'd spend my retirement.
Retirement?
Yes, Hunter. Even I dream about life beyond this abbey. Don't you?
I do not think about myself, but I know you deserve the rest. You have been at this longer than any of us.
It doesn't feel that way. But then again, I avoid looking at calendars. Well, I could spend all day thinking about this, and then nothing would get done.
You sound tempted to do just that.
Oh, Hunter, you have no idea. Come on, I'm sure there's something for us to handle right now. Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror deal.
No pain, no gain. Not everyone wants my advice.
Like playing with fire, huh?
See you around.
Hey, Hunter.
How's it going, boss? Let me do my stuff. How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's... Sometimes, I even impress myself. find more coil, send it my way.
What's shaking? Awesome. Thanks, Hunter. Everything by the numbers.
I'll do you a favor, just this once.
Do as you wish. Who are we sending on an op? Stay out of trouble.
Practice makes perfect. Peace.
You're looking well, Chief.
Was running a search for our new pal Blaze's location, and all of a sudden, this happened.
Equone credite tucri.
Latin?
Do not trust the horse Trojans. Carol, just what type of search were you running? There. It's a message. Well, more like a bad dad joke from beyond the grave.
Howard?
His research files. Whenever there's any unauthorized access, the Trojan Horse program activates, and bingo. There's our little thief right there.
The Southwest. That cannot be a coincidence.
Tony? Did Howard do this to all his files?
Oh no, only the good stuff. The really juicy stuff.
How juicy?
Well, I'll give you two guesses, but you'll only need one. A big green one. Gotta admit, I'm super curious to find out what Bruce has been digging up in the old files.
And how Lilith plans to use it against us.
One false move, and that guy's getting sliced into gamma cubes.
Find out what Banner is searching for in the stock files, then get back here.
We got this, Sarah. I know how to handle Bruce.
He's fallen under Lilith's power. He's no longer the same man you knew.
Yeah, he's a little more exciting now.
Stark, wait! We don't know what he's planning.
Hesitate negotiated with Bruce before and it cost us. Don't worry, this time I've accounted for...
And if these results are correct, it changes everything.
You knowingly triggered that Trojan horse, didn't you?
I did.
Another trap, Bruce? Huh. I'm disappointed.
No trap, Tony. An invitation.
To what? Join Queen Demon and the Creepy Crew? If anyone could fight her off, I'd have thought it'd be you.
And why would I ever want to do that? She values me, not the monster you all seem so fixated with. Together, we will shatter the limitations of what you refer to as magic and science. But don't take my word on it. My Gamma Accelerator is only the first step. We stand on the precipice of true
Yeah, heard that one before. Usually when Pops was ready to kick off a new arms race.
Save your phony disgust for the cameras. We both know you're interested. I want you to finish Howard's work.
Uh-huh.
With me.
Of course.
Together we will fulfill your father's destiny.
Yep.
And bask in the glory of the Dark Mother.
And there it is. Well, Bruce, I can see how well this whole Lilith thing is working out for you, but the problem is, I already have a team. And while I appreciate the generous offer, we're gonna take back my father's data. And then kick your evil ass.
You misunderstand me, Tony. I wasn't asking.
Dr. Banner was kind enough to alert Hydra's forces to your presence. If you ever wanted to show off your elite hacking skills, now would be the time, Mr. Stark.
Me? Show off? What would ever give you that idea? And didn't I tell you to call me Tony?
Just hack the computer before they smash it, please, Tony.
See, that wasn't so hard. Let me know how. This should help a little.
You had your chance to escape. Hail that. Smooth sailing so far.
An enduring pain.
You'll feel this pain soon enough.
I've been waiting. On Gamma nearing position.
You really are a terrible salesman, Bruce. At least butter me up before you attack my deservedly huge ego. signature move.
My power grows.
This shouldn't take long.
Now that was something.
This should be good.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Let's do it. Sure, why not? I'm saving you. Don't mind if I do.
We will never forsake her! No retreat!
Guess we're not done yet.
The rift opens.
That facility is teeming with Hydra reinforcements. Anything you can do to expedite the process.
Look, you can't just smash the keyboard and wait for a bunch of algebraic equations to fly off the screen. This isn't some 90s movie.
Credit where credit is due, Stark knows his technology.
Got it.
Why can it never be easy with you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Tony, wait! We have what we came for. There's no reason to follow him.
I tried to reason with you, Tony, but you were never going to listen. Just like Mother said.
Oh, crap.
It's too beautiful, too painful for words. So I'll show you. Yes, of course.
Okay, then you were right.
Oh, and Tony, this was the trap.
Holy mother of... Is it me, or are these things just getting bigger and bigger? Okay, one minute there.
I would be more concerned about the mace.
Oh, I was getting to that. I just can't pull my nice and yours.
I'm glad you're in good spirits, but the Dread Maiden is no laughing matter.
This shall be of great help.
It was your time. You bring judgment upon yourself.
Just like old times.
Make peace with your gods. It is my purpose.
Holding.
I will not.
She's going to try summoning reinforcements unless you can disable her first.
Sure, maybe we'll just take a few swipes at her kneecaps.
Accept your fate. My strength grows further.
That'll work.
I fear no end.
Here we go. Does that make me the new leader?
We have not lost interest. Lilith has made this Dread Maiden in her own twisted image.
Interesting interpretation. I would have guessed it was something out of Giger's sketchbooks.
Whoever gets the job done.
answer for this.
That'll work. Yeah, and you're ugly too.
Your suffering begins.
Deserve that.
I know what my future holds.
Mindless followers suffer the same fate. It is time. Torment has only just begun. I will see all that you have done.
I wasn't sure how you'd fare against her, but the Dread Maiden was no match for you.
What'd you call that thing again?
Dread Maiden.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I think I lost myself there for a second. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry about that.
He that starts out on a quest for vengeance.
This work, this discovery, will have ramifications for generations to come. Think my own son, Tony.
Better known this. Every time it seems like I finally put my family issues behind me, someone has to go and pick at the scar.
Is this about what Banner found in your father's files?
Bingo. Let's just say your mom and my dad would have made a real cute couple. In hell.
At least you managed to grab whatever Banner was after.
Tiny victory, I guess. But I don't think Banner or his puppet master are going to give up that easily. Especially knowing what kind of stuff my father had in those files.
Perhaps I should know more about him. Your father, that is.
Some kids' dads had hobbies like collecting coins or stamps. Mine collected Defense Department contracts. And on the rare occasions when he wasn't off trying to build a better bomb, he was yelling at me.
Over what?
Over everything!
So Banner wants one of your father's bombs.
No, it's worse than that. Howard had an avid interest in gamma radiation. That's the thing that puts the Hulk in Hulk. He always talked of constructing a gamma accelerator, an unbelievably powerful piece of machinery. If that's what Banner's after, we could be in a world of hurt.
Whatever it is, we will never let Banner get it.
Well, I hope you're right. I wish I could have your can-do attitude right now.
If it helps, we could go through the files together and strategize.
I appreciate the offer, Hunter, but right now I just need to get out of this suit and put my thoughts together.
It's your move, Tony.
Move for me.
I can't move for you. That defeats the purpose of the game. Why don't you just tell me what's bothering you instead?
How do you know something's bothering me? You using the all-seeing eye of Agamotto again? Well, I hate to break it to you, Doc. It hasn't been working.
No, it's what the eyes of Stephen Strange tell me. I'm worried about you.
Fine. You want to know what's bothering me? Banner played us at that Hydra facility. Again. We're supposed to be saving the world. Sometimes I think we're helping bring about its end. Maybe I do want to focus on this game instead. At least it's something I can win.
I'm concerned about the integrity of several of our Abbey guests, particularly whether they're susceptible to my sister's dark whims.
Quinceañera next week. I cannot miss another one. Raiding top secret long-buried Stark tech and running up against Banner. Pretty sure we're all Avengers by default now. Can't believe we saw Dread Maiden. I've only heard about those things from some of Agatha's old stories.
Wake me up when the aliens join the nuttiness.
Stark's father studied Gamma. I wish men would stop toying with the fundamental forces of the universe. On that note, I also wish Lilith would stop summoning nightmare fuel like the Dread Maiden. When that thing clawed her way into our lives, I got a little scared. But just a little.
Reason to dislike the Stark family number 47. They tinker way too much with Gamma.
Ah yes, the sins of the father are revisited upon the son. How very classic Russian literature of Lilith.
I really miss other solar systems right now.
Banner was a double agent for Lilith the whole time. This is like the Winter Soldier all over again. When I knew Howard Stark, he enjoyed tinkering with forces beyond his control. Tony's the same. Like father, like son, right? Howard, however, knew when to mothball a project. And because Banner was our friend, he knew all of this. And now Lilith does too. It seems everything's just going from bad to worse.
Kinda miss the simplicity of vampire slaying.
I saw that Dread Maiden. Lilith's really plumbing the depths of hell.
Jimbo is looking pretty nice after all this. Lilith's Dreadmaiden couldn't have been her best shot. Granted, she existed until today. But she was a bit of a letdown. On the bright side,
Hey, Hunter. Have you seen the news lately?
How are you, Peter?
Better than the world out there. I've been watching this for hours, hoping to get a glimpse of the neighborhood, see how it's holding up through all this. But I guess Queens is not important enough for the news media to cover.
Queens might be too dangerous for reporters to enter.
What do you mean? What do you know?
Just that Lilith's hold on New York City is strong. You must consider many of the boroughs might have fallen completely to darkness.
But you don't know that for sure.
No, I do not.
Then I'm going to keep watching until I hear something. I just want to know if Aunt May is safe. I've been trying to reach her on her cell all day today, and the signal keeps dropping. I'm guessing that big hole in the New York atmosphere is interfering with her cellular network. Sometimes I feel like I should be there with her, to protect her, to protect the neighborhood. But I know you need me here.
Be assured, we will not allow any harm to come to her.
Really mean that?
I do.
That, means so much to me to hear you say. Oh, looks like I just got a message.
From your Aunt May?
No, MJ. She said Aunt May is staying with her. What a relief.
You should call them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Thanks for checking in on me, Hunter. Robbie and I are gonna play Valor's Edge until duty calls. If Lilith mindjacks me, she's gonna be surprised how much of it is taken up by movie trivia and web formulas.
Extraterrestrials always make an Armageddon extra fun.
The Darkhold speaks of far more wicked beings than a Dreadmaiden.
So, you've been dead?
Yes?
What's on the other side?
Of death?
Yes, blazing trumpets, fiery pits, Thor's backyard. Where did you end up?
The barking was endless. Wagging tails stretched to the horizon. But after my death, I learned that all dogs really do go too.
I'm gonna stop you right there, boss. See if Corgius was not on my afterlife bingo card. I have a betting pool going on which religion was, right. I was really hoping you could give me an edge.
I guess you will have to figure it out for yourself.
Let's hope that's in many, many years. Hanging with Tony's always a good time.
If everything seems foreboding, it is simply because everything is foreboding. Lilith's control over the Dark Book grows. Banner's theft of Howard Stark's research is troubling news. The Darkhold can awaken beings far more vile and deadly than the Dreadmaiden.
You know, you are an excellent conversationalist. For a recently